So about 25 years ago, I went through a really big life change. I ended up moving into a monastery after taking a trip to India. And one of the significant things, actually, there was a stream of significant things that happened. Actually, people that I met while I was on that trip. I was there for about 6 weeks. And on the last week, I was walking through the woods in Rishikesh with my friend Philip, who had come with me on that trip. And I was telling him as I was walking along, I said, Philip, I said, never in my life have I met someone who inspired me to be old. And I said, and on this trip, I've met 5 people that inspired me to be old. And they were all monks or nuns. And, what was hidden in what I was saying was that it always occurred to me that the meaning of life should be somewhat obvious and that it should make us more valuable by the end of it on some level. There should be something that increases all the way through life. And at that point in my life, I had not seen that. I saw people who grow old and retired were pretty much just put on a shelf and, moved into a home and just kind of kept there until they died while the rest of the family was able to carry on with their important life. And that's really something to think about. There's really is something to seeing yourself as a whole, not and to consider what it is that you're planting in the ground today and what is it going to grow for tomorrow. A lot of wisdom, it can be developed that way. And now I've been in the monastery for 25 years and all the things that would have happened anyway are happening. I'm turning gray, getting wrinkly, the hair's thinning. I can't get up without grunting like my father used to. All of these really delightful things, I think, that are just, very interesting to me to watch, because one of the things that I've learned as a monk is that I'm not these things, that there's something in me that's eternally young and eternally new, and it dwells in this moment, and to be able to see and live in each moment as eternally fresh and eternally new is a great secret to staying interested in life, to finding a bliss in being, and to not be caught up in just old patterns, which is what old age really is. Getting stuck in mental patterns, thought patterns, life patterns, and not breaking out and expressing your inner self, what you feel inside. So I guess I'm making a video really to talk about that, to encourage you. Be aware that there's an old age for you coming. And be aware that how you live now is preparing you or not for those days to come. And to make sure that you plant things with wisdom and that you learn things and do things that increase your value. As a monk, I believe that value is in your ability to love. Your ability to love without boundaries, without limitations. Your ability to care deeply about strangers and family members alike. That you learn the joy of life, and you become a part of that for the people around you. You look for good things, and you encourage them in others. So think about your life. Think about your day today. What did you plant that will improve tomorrow? What did you learn that grew you just a little bit in your ability to be a great world citizen, as it were? What are you doing? And why?